President Trump made a mistake, and as an expert root cause investigator, I'd like to help him out. Welcome to the Honor and Knowledge channel. This message is for President Trump, his administration, and anybody else that's watching for the purposes of supporting his administration. Recently, President Trump put out a photograph which created some heartburn amongst a lot of people, especially in the press. But whenever they showed that photograph with President Trump being depicted as some kind of, let's just say, figure of importance, helping to heal somebody, Speaker Johnson, when he heard about that or saw it, he called President Trump.
I talked to the president about it as soon as I saw it, and told him that I don't think it was being received in the same way he intended it. He agreed and he pulled it down. That was the right thing to do. He explained how he saw that, and I don't think he thought it was sacrilegious at all. So,
do you think you should back down?
I think he showed great respect to others about doing it.
And President Trump took it down and also has provided an explanation, which has been a little bit difficult for some of us to understand and accept. However, the real problem is a lot of people are still bothered by that thing. And if we don't get the lessons learned from it, President Trump and whoever supports you, if we don't get those lessons learned and implement the proper corrective actions, guess what? It's going to continue to impact the 2026 elections. And who would you rather have as Speaker of the House in January of 2027? Speaker Michael Johnson or Speaker Hakeem Jeffries? My money is on Speaker Johnson. My money is on you wanting Speaker Johnson. I know you're obstinate, arrogant, all those things that people say about you. That helps you be who you are. And that helps you do such a wonderful job for both our country and the world. You are doing amazing things. I have been a big supporter of yours, and I continue to be a 100% supporter of yours. And in that support, I want to use this event that occurred with that terrible photo from my perspective, which really, really ticked me off. But this morning, talking to my wife, I really saw that something needs to get done to help the Republican conservative party in our country retain the House and the Senate after the 2026 elections. Here it goes, Mr. Trump. So the investigation of this incident is pretty easy. The root cause is President Trump, you, having access to texting. But you know what? We're not going to be able to change that, and we don't want to. But we need some kind of safeguard, especially of any pictures, because those are so easy to distribute it throughout the legacy media. We need a safeguard in place. Perhaps you can get multiple members of your family, group of 3, Secretary Rubio, Vice President Vance, their wives. Will probably be very good at this one, using wives, because that's who got really ticked off in my family, was my wife. She loves you, but you know what? She's really disappointed in this one. So you need to implement some kind of safeguard to ensure that all your text messages get reviewed by somebody trustworthy to both you and who has some common sense with regard to the American people. And photographs probably need to be, or pictures, I mean, need to be doubly scrutinized because of how dangerous they could be used by the legacy media to hurt us in 2026 elections. So, Mr. Trump, my real interest in today is putting together the video I'm going to be putting out next with regards to my dispute with the Catholic Church with regard to their failure to understand the concept of just war, to talk about it. But for right now, in this video, please implement some solid corrective actions to ensure that the 2026 elections are not impacted by some errant tweet. And as you said, thank you for your attention to this matter. And by the way, you just sent out a picture of you with Jesus Christ, and you know what? That's not an action to prevent recurrence of this problem. You still need to consider what I said. And to you and anybody else watching this, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching the Honor and Knowledge channel. There's going to be another interesting one coming up in a few hours or a couple days. Bye.